Hi there, it's once again time for Trash O'Clock. I'm Mina and welcome to join me on my journey to make my hometown free from trash. I have Asperger and mental illness, I love to clean, and I don't think that trash belongs in the nature. So this time, while cleaning and walking, I'm going to talk about being a vegetarian. And I know that some people already now thinking like, no, I don't want to listen to this. But hear me out. It's some of you are like, yes, being a vegetarian, it's a good thing. And then there are others who think that being a vegetarian or a vegan is like just ridiculous. I used to be a vegetarian when I was younger. So I was a teenager when I decided that I didn't want to eat meat anymore. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I know I was a vegetarian when I was 18. And I was that for 8.5 years or something. But after a while, I started to eat meat again. But now I have decided to become a vegetarian again. Some may think that everyone that's a vegetarian or vegan are like ridiculously annoying and that they love to bring it up all the time and that they want everyone else to be a vegetarian or vegan. I've never been like that. So when it's been brought up that I don't eat meat, I've always been like, not me, but others have told me things. They feel like they have an urge to tell that, oh, but I love meat too much. I could never stop eating it because it's so good. And then they have to like defend themselves. And I'm just sitting there like, why are we having this very long conversation about why you want to eat meat? I don't care. I don't. You can make whatever choice you want when it comes to what you eat. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to talk about this. The only reason why I bring up that I don't eat meat, it's simple. It's because if I'm going out to a restaurant with friends or family or others that I don't know very well, like it's been different places where I've been working. It feels like they need to know this in case not just going out on a restaurant, but also like if they're going to have, oh, today we're eating sandwiches, so they don't give me a sandwich with like ham on or something. They need to know that I don't eat this. And it's as simple as that. It's like telling people I'm allergic, so don't give me this, or I can't eat gluten, so don't give me this. And so for the same reason, I need to tell I don't eat this, so please don't give me ham or anything like that. But just by mentioning the word vegetarian, people go like, oh my God, now we need to talk about this, and why don't you eat this, and why don't you blah blah blah. And it's actually been quite annoying. I'm really hard at explaining myself to make real sense. I know that sometimes I just ramble and because I haven't made like a list that I should talk like this when I make this video. I'm just talking and about what comes up to my head. And since I have autism and my head is quite a mess, it's hard for me to really explain myself in a really, really good way. But I don't think that people need to defend themselves about why they eat the opposite of me. They don't need to make a big speech about it, about anything, about what they eat, about what I choose to eat. It's just the way it is. And there are different reasons why you become a vegetarian. And one of the reasons is never, and I mean never, that you want to annoy people. It's mostly about the fact that it's good for the environment, or mostly because you don't want to kill animals. It's a question of moral. And that's why I am becoming a vegetarian again. I've been thinking about what I'm actually eating. Like when I'm eating bacon or a hamburger, I'm thinking about that I'm actually eating a cow, I'm eating a pig, I'm eating a sheep. And then I see those animals in front of me. My brain works like that. So I see these animals in their natural environments and I see them looking at me. And when I do that, I'm feeling that, oh my God, why am I doing this? I love animals. I just love cows. I've always loved cows. They're amazing. Just an amazing animal. And sheep are so cute. You know, especially when they do this like hippity hoppity thing. And they're just so cute. I don't know what to do with them when I'm looking at them. Like cute aggression. That's what I get. I get cute aggression from a lot of animals. But hopping sheep are like one of those things. And goats. Have you seen baby goats? Oh, adorable. But my favorite animal is cats. I love them. I don't have any cat. I can't because of my boyfriend. I have to choose like my boyfriend or cats. And I chose my boyfriend. It was actually quite a simple choice. But hard at the same time. That sounds weird. You never want to make that kind of choice. Because when you love something as much as I love cats, it's really hard to make that choice. But of course I chose my boyfriend. He's the best. I can't live without him. It's as simple as that. But I was filming those mushrooms over there. They were quite cool. Just look at they were all over the place. A lot of these cools. I have no idea what these mushrooms are, but there were a lot of them over there. So I stopped and filmed them for a couple of seconds, even though I sped it up now. Because I speed up some parts of my videos to make them a little shorter and maybe a little less boring to look at. I really hope this isn't boring, my videos. They're supposed to be relaxing and also show how much trash there is in the nature. A lot of small pieces everywhere, a lot of cigarettes. I usually don't pick up every single cigarette, but I try to pick up as many as possible. So, but yeah, about talking about being a vegetarian. So I'm going to be one again, and I haven't really decided when. It's not like I made a New Year's resolution. Oh, I'm going to stop eating meat right now when it's a new year. I think I'm just going to be more like slowly eat less and less meat. And I also need to tell people that I won't eat that anymore. But yeah, at home, since I used to be a vegetarian, I'm already used to eating that kinds of stuff. I'm buying that kinds of stuff as well. There's quite a lot of vegetarian and vegan products that you can buy in Sweden where I live. It's like vegetarian meatballs, but they call something else. Schnitzel, even like pulled pork. We have a lot of vegetarian versions. You can even buy stuff that tastes like fish but isn't fish, and it also tastes like chicken but it ain't chicken. But I don't like the taste of fish. I stopped eating fish when I was 12 because I didn't like it, and I never liked anything that comes from the ocean pretty much. Like what are they called? Lobsters and all that kinds of stuff. That's not for me. Tuna, whatever. I stopped eating that when I was 12. So it's not like, ooh, here's a product that isn't a fish but tastes like fish. I'm not excited about that at all. So I was a vegetarian for more than 8 years, but then I stopped and I started to eat meat again. The reason for that was that people told me, and I was also thinking that maybe this is something that's good for my health. That I was missing out on animal proteins, stuff like that. Because I am constantly tired. I used to have chronic pain without a diagnosis, and mental illness, all that kinds of stuff. So I was thinking that maybe it's a good thing for me to eat meat. Maybe I will be better. But the thing is that it didn't change a thing. It didn't do anything to my mental health. It didn't make me less tired. It didn't take away the pain or even release it. It did absolutely nothing. So if you're one of those people that think that, oh, the human body needs meat, you have to have it, otherwise you will get sick and blah blah blah. It's not always the case. It may be for some, but you can't say that that's the case for everyone. Instead, the only thing that helped me was medication. At least when it comes to my mental health, that was the thing that helped me. And also when it came to my pain. So I don't have chronic pain anymore, and you have no idea how good that feels, that I don't have to have pain in my body. Because I used to be diagnosed with rheumatism. They said that I had arthritis, rheumatoid. Is that how you pronounce it? Rheumatoid arthritis, RA. But later on they said that nope, that's not what you have, but I do have this pain. Yeah, you do, but it's not rheumatism. Then what is it? I have no idea, the doctor said. And then pretty much told me to just live with it. That's what he pretty much what he's told me. Like, you're in pain, but I have no idea what it is, so just live with it. Fortunately, I managed to get in contact with another doctor who said that we can try this medication, and it helped. I do have pain occasionally, and sometimes it's really, really bad, but it's not every day anymore. I do find this a little funny, that sometimes there's a lot, and I mean a lot, trash around a trash bin. It's like other times you think like, oh, the people are throwing it in the nature because they don't know where else to put it. It's a stupid thought, but yeah, that's what I think that people are thinking. But when there's actually a trash bin around, that's when I'm thinking, no, it doesn't make sense. They just throwing it because they think it's fun. Ugh, it's annoying. So, but yeah, no one can tell me that my pain or me being tired is because I'm a vegetarian. That's for sure. So, but yeah, I started taking that medication, and it made me feel so much better when it came to my mental health, and it took away like 90% of my pain. But I'm still constantly tired, and the doctors don't know why. They have taken a lot of tests. There's nothing wrong with me that they can find. I don't have diabetes, and there's this other thing, I don't know what it's called in English, struma. I have to look it up. Let's see, struma in English. Oh my god, I don't know if I can pronounce that. Goitre? Is that how you say it? Goitre? That's a weird word. Goitre. Is that really? A goitre is a lump or swelling at the front of the neck caused by swollen thyroid, and blah blah blah. But they looked that up because that is often a reason why you're tired, especially if you're a woman. But it's not that either. So, but at least I'm not tired because I lack of animal proteins. Definitely not. But I'm looking forward becoming a vegetarian again, because the more I'm thinking of what I'm actually eating, the more uncomfortable I feel eating that kinds of stuff. When I'm thinking, as I said earlier in this video, I'm thinking about and actually also seeing the animal that I'm eating. The first parts of this video was very much just finding small pieces here and there. But when I came to this place, as you can see, there's so much, especially in the bushes. It's like a lot of trash that has been either thrown into the bushes or the wind has gathered them there and then it got stuck. So it was really fun going through this bush and trying to find as much as possible. I know that there's some stuff, at least one thing that I saw, but I couldn't reach it because it was just too much branches and I couldn't reach it. But I did my best trying to get as much as possible. But this bush it's bigger than it looks like, and with all the branches and all of that kinds of stuff, it was just hard to get it all. But this is where I filled my bag. So it was only one bag this walk, but this is where I pretty much filled it. I think it's only one bag. I don't remember. We'll see as the video is going on. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else to talk about when it's about being a vegetarian again. I know a lot of people are vegetarian or vegan because of the environment, but I do know that some of the stuff that we replace meat with is also very bad for the environment. So I don't know if that's a good reason. I've heard that isn't like halloumi and tofu is kind of not that amazingly good for the environment as well. But it's not just about what you eat, it's also about how often you eat it. Like if I have a halloumi burger once a month, it's not that bad. If I have it twice a week, it's not that good maybe. And that's the kind of thing you have to think about when it comes to pretty much everything. Like avocados are bad for the environment because they requires a lot of water. But the most important thing is to eat as local as possible. So I am often thinking about where the stuff comes from when I buy it, when I can choose, that is. And you can often choose when it comes to fruits and vegetables. So one thing that I really don't understand is here in Sweden we can grow apples pretty much all year around. So it's so easy to buy Swedish apples, and yet there are apples from different kinds of the world. I never buy apples that's not from Sweden. Then there are some fruits that you can't grow here, like bananas, so they are pretty much always from Brazil or something like that, and oranges are pretty much always from Israel or surrounding area. So sometimes if you want these kinds of fruits and vegetables, you have to buy stuff that come from other countries. But if you can buy stuff that's been produced in your own country, then do so. Always choose local if you can. I'm doing that also with like eggs. I'm a vegetarian, but I still eat eggs and milk products. Is it called lacto-ovo vegetarian in English? That's what it's called in Swedish. at least. Because there's different kinds of vegetarian you can be. Some eat dairy products, I should say, and some don't. Some say that they are vegetarian but still eat fish, and you're not a vegetarian if you eat fish, because that's an animal. And if you don't think that fish is an animal, then you need to educate yourself. That's what you need to do. So, but yeah, it's just a couple of minutes left of this video, so I'm just pretty much going to finish this off with saying that I look forward to becoming a vegetarian again and just eating the stuff I used to do. This bag was not fun. It must have been out there for quite some time, and then the wind has shredded it into thousands of different pieces. I tried to gather every single piece. I did pick up everything that I saw, but I could easily have missed tiny pieces underneath all of that, all of those leaves and stuff. But it was really satisfying picking up this. And fortunately, this bag was blue, so it's easy to find the different pieces, because the blue really stood out. And there's more of that bag coming as well. So that bag and those bushes I was cleaning was my favorite part of this video, definitely. Even though if I, as usual, don't want to find any trash at all, that's the best. You know, if there was no need for me to do this that I do, and it was clean outdoor, that's would have been the best. But that's not reality, so yeah. Are you a vegetarian or not? Why are you a vegetarian? What's the reason? For me, it's the moral thing. I don't want to eat animals. It's as simple as that. I would love for you to comment those kinds of things. Just tell me, when it comes to food, what do you do for the environment as well? Do you pick local food or not? Do you think about these things? Do you buy ecological food? Please let me know, because I want to know too what I can do to make more environmental friendly choices when it comes to buying groceries. And I also want to know why others are vegetarian. So yeah, please comment on this video, like it, and please subscribe to my channel. My goal is to get 1,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. So maybe I'll do something special once I reach 1,000 subscribers. You can give me suggestions to what I can do when I reach that goal, and if I ever do so. And that would be amazing. So please help me to make my channel grow. And yeah, what else to say? I don't really know. So I think I'm just going to say enjoy these last seconds in silence. And I'll see you later. Bye bye.